My name is Melissa Burmeister. I am the lab manager in the research lab of Dr. Julio Ayala. In the lab, we study the effects of the incretin hormone GLP-1 and its regulation of energy balance and glucose homeostasis. And we study the effects of this hormone in the brain, particularly in the hypothalamus. The things I like most about working in a research lab are the ability to be innovative, to be creative, to troubleshoot, to think about how you can make experiments better, how to interpret data. I was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, born and raised. I have a twin sister, and we were study buddies all throughout life and had all of our classes together. Actually, she and I are the first college graduates from our family, and we're very proud of that and attribute that to the hard work and good parenting of our parents. I have always had an interest in science. I had an amazing science teacher in grammar school, and that prompted me to pursue a career in research. I started a career in medical research not long after I graduated from my undergraduate university. I found myself with a bachelor's in science, and I needed a job. And I stumbled upon a position as a research technician in a lab at Louisiana State University. It was a lab that studied orexins and their effects on gastric motility. And I loved it so much that I decided to stay there and applied as a graduate student and was accepted into the program a year later and got my PhD from there. Our research focus in the Ayala Lab is to study glucose regulation or glucose homeostasis and energy balance. We perform glucose tolerance tests, insulin tolerance tests. We also use the very powerful technique of the hyperinsulinemic euglycemic clamp to look at the effects of GLP-1 signaling in the brain to regulate in vivo insulin action. I have thoroughly enjoyed working here at Sanford Burnham. Over the past 5.5 years that I've been here, I've had the opportunity to do some really great science. I've had a couple of publications as first author, and I've also had the really fortunate opportunity to present our work at national and international meetings. I've traveled to several of the ADA meetings, and recently I went to Madrid, Spain to present our work on GLP-1 at a conference there. So I feel very fortunate to have had the opportunity to spearhead projects as my own, as independent investigator or lead investigator, publish and present at national meetings. That's been very rewarding to me. If I had any advice for aspiring scientists, I would encourage them to get involved in research early on, as soon as they think that they have the idea of pursuing a career in science. So I would say finding opportunities to do internships, getting their foot in the doors at places like this, getting research experience to even know if that's really what they want to pursue, and then to really be proactive and seek out opportunities at research institutes and graduate programs across the country. A career in science can be very rewarding, but it's also a lot of hard work and requires a lot of commitment. And so getting involved early and networking, building a network of other scientists that can point you in the right direction would be very helpful.